So this is Positive Progression TV, and we're based here in Raleigh, and we've been on for over 20 years. I want to say I have enjoyed the movie. It is great, and enjoy all of your acting skills. It is awesome. So if we could get started, it's wonderful to have Cyrus Arnold,
Thank you. Hello.
Aramis Knight, and the triple threat with us, okay, Nicole Elizabeth Berger, okay, actress, singer, okay, model, all that good stuff. So give us a little bit of synopsis about RUNT.
RUNT is about a group of neglected high school seniors. It's specifically about this guy named Cal, played by Cameron. And they kind of find themselves in this endless spiraling cycle of violence. And Cal makes some pretty bad decisions from poor guidance by adults and by being tormented like a big boy mean Vic over here, played by Aramis.
Yeah. Oh, now isn't that something? Now, Aramis, you wasn't really a bully in school by chance, was you?
I didn't really go to school, so no.
Okay.
No.
All right. So that's good. Now, what about you, Cyrus? Was you a bully in school?
Oh, hell no. I was the bullied in school. No, I was not.
Well, that was me. I was bullied in school, too. So I know how that goes.
Yeah.
But this is a great, great film. Comes out October the 1st in theaters in LA and New York. Okay. So we certainly want to look forward to that. October the 19th is the digital release date. And, the untimely death, of course, of Cameron Boyce itself, which is disheartening within itself. But talk to a little bit about that piece of it and the foundation itself and what it meant, okay, to Cameron as far as the message he was trying to portray out to everyone. And any one of you can answer that.
I think that Cameron was someone who led with a lot of light. He had a very infectious smile.
Yes.
I'm sure Nicole and Cyrus, you guys are probably picturing it in your head right now. He was full of life, very, very positive, very driven, very confident. He was a pleasure to be around. Both of us, grew up together in the industry. So we related with each other a lot, and we've known each other forever. So to kind of meet up on this film and us both be adults and it be something that we were both really passionate about, it being an indie, it was amazing. And we connected a lot and became, so much closer throughout it. So
yes.
Cameron's passing was probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Totally understandable. Nicole, would you like to add to that?
Cameron was such a light on screen and off, and I learned so much from him in the short time that we were together. It was just amazing to work with someone who was so driven and passionate, with such a strong work ethic, and who clearly loved what he did.
Right.
And as Aramis said earlier, he had like a golden touch. Whatever he did, he was just naturally good at.
Very brilliant.
Yeah, in so many ways. I'm so happy that everyone gets to see his magnificent work tonight, and that his legacy gets to live on through the work that he's done.
A heck of a legacy itself. In fact, at the end of the movie, just to quote, and just reading it, Cameron Boyce believes strongly in the power of kindness and the use of creative arts to reduce violence and negativity. And right here on Positive Progression Television, we are all about that. Okay, I think we all can very much take heed to those words. It's very, very important. And even you've got the Cameron Boyce Foundation, okay, that's out there. It's all about, having that for the arts and, just bringing everything to a positive light. And I guess we all need that now anyway. COVID going on, the pandemic. How you guys been holding up through all of this, and enduring during this pandemic itself? Aramis?
Um, I mean, I think in the beginning of the pandemic, like a lot of people, I was really scared just because it seemed like uncharted territory that none of us really knew about. Asia's dealt with a few pandemics, and that's why the mask mandate in Asia is much more common, but here it wasn't common at all. So for all of us to have to wear masks and not be able to go out, not be able to see our friends, it was a big adjustment. And I think mental health was at probably an all-time low, especially amongst young kids. I think about kids who were born in the last, 8 years or so. They're supposed to start school 3 years ago, yet, they've never been to school. How's that going to affect them?
That's right.
I think also, job wise, financially, I think it really affected people. Not being able to go out and work and, relying on unemployment and
Sure.
there was a lot of infrastructure that I think we lacked when it comes to, dealing with a pandemic. I think slowly it's getting better with the vaccines. And I myself have felt more comfortable going out, being vaccinated. And,
That's cool.
I think it's a way of life that we have to adapt to. I don't think
That's
masks are
right.
going anywhere anytime soon, but I also think it's a good thing.
Yep.
Hygiene is really important, and I don't think people.
Very important. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. And I don't think it's going anywhere, to tell you the truth.
no, definitely not. I don't mind it
Definitely not
either.
going anywhere.
I didn't get
Like,
a common cold for 2 years during the pandemic.
right.
It's for good reason. It's because I was wearing a mask.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Yep. Cyrus, what about you?
In terms of like obviously, the pandemic has been really hard for a lot of people. My anxiety definitely got a lot worse during the pandemic, not only about COVID, but just about all kinds of things. And, I'm not the only one. I know that, yeah, 2020 really sucked. And, yeah, but it also, I feel like the pandemic, in a way, allowed for some good stuff to happen in terms of like people starting to like kind of pay attention to, some of the messed up stuff going on in the world. But yeah, in terms of like work or anything like that, I don't have anything to complain about. I was really lucky. And so yeah.
That's cool.
I think people had to convert back to doing things that people wouldn't do so much now because we're in the age of stimulation, but then all these businesses shutting down, not being able to go to the movies. I think people are paying more attention to nature.
Definitely.
Right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna tell you, this is a wonderful, wonderful film. I enjoyed watching it very much. So it reminds me of a lot of things because it speaks on quite a bit. RUNT itself, and of course, dog had a huge significance. We all look up to our pups. Different things, they make you feel good. Of course, you talk to them, everything. Hey, we sleep with them, we do all that. And so I see you've got a nice RUNT double right there with you. So
I
that's
do.
real cool.
I hear
That
you.
we look forward to, and each of you prospectively. Okay, so many credits to add under each of your names. Nicole, of course, as I mentioned, you play piano. Marlon, you do. Of course, you're acting the whole nine. So just speak on that as well, and some of those things that you do.
Sure. I've been playing the piano for 13 years.
Great.
Yeah, my
Awesome.
mother's a classical violinist, so I was kind of brought into that world at a very early age. And the first feature film I booked, it's called All at Once, and I played a young piano prodigy. And so my piano playing abilities definitely helped secure that role for sure.
Right,
All the piano
Yeah.
playing you hear in the film was actually me playing.
That
I
is
was,
awesome.
I think, 9 or 10 when I did that. And that film really opened doors for me. I was able to audition for more challenging and emotionally demanding roles. But I've always been passionate
Great.
about acting. And
That is great. And we are, yes, fellow New Yorkers. Okay.
yes,
So, hey, I'm a
New
Bronx
Yorker.
kid who moved to Brooklyn. Okay. So I understand for sure. And
I miss the
Cyrus?
city.
Huh?
I miss
I'm
the
sorry.
city.
What you say,
No,
Nicole?
I miss the city. I haven't been back in a while, actually. It's
Me neither.
it's been like a ghost town.
I know.
It's
I
it's
know. I know.
nice to see some semblance of normalcy after such a long, dark year.
That's right. And all of the great eats, you can eat for days. That's
Of
just the way it is.
course. Oh, of course. That should
Yep.
be a conversation in and of itself.
All right. Right. No,
What I
absolutely.
do for a New York pizza or bagel.
I understand. I know. I know.